Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Renee. I hope you're having a blessed day. This is Lovely Lavender Wishes, and we're continuing our work on our butterfly journal. So let me show you what I have accomplished since we last spoke on video. So I glued all the box together. We got the spine in and I sewed the pocket. So this is a pocket. I put a clip here because this is what is going to on the back is going to attach the tassel that we're going to make. Here's the spine that I did. Let's see, make sure I'm all in camera here. Goodness gracious, y'all. Here, we'll put it this way so you can see. So here's the spine, and I sewed 3 little butterflies on and had the lace hanging down and the fabric hanging down. I mean, this is the clip. So that's the spine in the back. So this is what, let's see. This is what it'll look like. Here's the front. We're going to still work on this. Here's the side with the little clasp. Here's you open. This is where the book's going to go. I've got a pocket in here. And then now we're going to work on these sections, okay? So that's what we're doing today. So if any of you have any questions, put the questions down below and I'll try to answer them. I try to show you what I'm going to do on camera, and then the sewing and stuff I do off camera a lot of times because my sewing machine is over there and I can't get it on camera and it takes me forever to sew. So you guys would just be listening to the sewing machine going nonstop and it would be boring. So we don't want that. Oh wait, I need this. Okay, so the other thing I did off camera was grab some twine. I just have this kind of twine. Now we're gonna work on this and this little spine area here. So I grabbed this scrapbook paper. I like the colors. And the only other thing I did was sew a little pocket on here with the same lace. So I just sewed that on. So it's just a piece of paper with that on. I cut out a piece of cardboard that's going to fit inside this spine here. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to glue it. Where's my glue stick? So I'm going to glue this to the middle of this paper. And then this is going to go in the spine. Again, you can see it's not straight cut. It doesn't matter, y'all. It'll be fine. This is gonna go right in here, just like so. But before we do that, I want to punch a couple holes. Let me see. So here's my crocodile. For those of you who have not seen this tool before, I love it. I never used to know how to use it until I watched a YouTube video on it. I had this for probably about a year sitting in my house, did not know how to use it. It was very intimidating to me. But then once I figured it out and watched a YouTube video on it, it was like, oh, so easy. So you punch a hole. And I'm trying to put them right in the middle. Punch a hole. Let's just put it right about there. That's about the middle. Punch a hole. And then you put your eyelets in. These are the larger eyelets. Eyelets are the things with the little holes in them. Those are different than the brads. The brads are the ones where on the back, they have the 2 little prongs that you open up. These are eyelets. And then you set the middle part. You have a large one and a smaller one for the smaller eyelets. And you put the little pointy thing, the little knobby thing through the hole here at the top. Whoops. Whoa. Do not drop that. So this goes in like that. And you put the little hole through the hole of the eyelet and you just squeeze and boom, just like that, your eyelet is set. And sometimes it squeezes your eyelets. I find that with the cheaper eyelets, it might do that, but I don't mind, or maybe depending on how hard you squeeze. I squeeze kind of hard. See, and then your eyelet's set. I used to have that poundy thing with the hammer. Oh my gosh, I remember I had that when my son was young, and it would wake him up from his nap all the time. I'd be in here scrapbooking and I'd be like pounding on my eyelets, and of course that would wake him up. So what I'm doing now is I'm just putting this twine through the back here. It would help if I probably cut this. It'd be easier to put it through. I always make everything difficult. Okay, and I want to make it even. Kind of even. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some masking tape and just tape this to the back. Just like so. And so now this will be, so if anyone wants to put in some extra pages, this will be like a removable little section. People can put another journal papers in here, like another journal. Just like, you know, we were going to have this one, this little booklet here. Someone can, you know, cut one up or put other papers in here. And I actually might put some. We'll see how much time I have and how much extra material I have left. But they can put another booklet in there. Okay. So now this, I think I'm going to glue down first because this I want to be on top of that. So see, you got to kind of figure out, you know, the layering of how you want this. Where's my, I'm going to do this glue. And of course, this is the glue that I'm having issues with because it's like, I think it's clogged up. Actually, you know what? Forget it. Forget that glue. I'm going to do a different one. I need to clean this one out. It's been sitting here a while. I need to so I'm just going to use my Scotch here. I've got like 4 different glues here on the table right now. So now I'm just going to come on. Almost out of this one too. Oh, every time I need supplies, I run out. You can like smear it along with your finger. Okay. And then make sure that this cardboard piece is in the middle. And to do that, I'm gonna make sure that this bends right. Okay. So you want that cardboard piece right here in the spine, and then you want to make sure that your edges bend, or your spine bends. So these are all in the right spot. Everything's in the right spot. And you can take, let's see, your bone folder. I just have this little one here, and just kind of get it there in the crevices. And then flatten it all out. I bend it and flatten it at the same time because that seems to help. You just want to make sure this is going to open and close well. Okay, so here we go. So there's another little area there. And I might have to put a little bit more glue. Oop. Up here. I'm gonna check down here too. I'm gonna put some more right here. I want to make sure those get sealed. I'll hold that for just a second. Hold that down. Okay, let me move that. There's. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing for this. This one I wanted a longer piece because this is where our lap book is going to tie in on top of this. So I wanted a really long piece because I'm not sure how thick the lap book's going to get. So I wanna make sure that I had an extra long piece. I could always cut it down later. Better to have extra than to not have not enough, especially if you're going to be gluing this stuff down. Okay, come on, we can do it. Just kind of making sure it's kind of even. Okay. I get furries and fuzzies all over the place all the time. This one I want to go up and down as well because I want it to hold the lap book in. This is an open bottom. If I did it sideways, the lap book might slip out. So I'm doing it up and down so this will hold it. It'll make more sense, I guess, as we go, probably. I'm almost out of this masking tape too. Okay, that'll just hold it, and then the glue will also hold it in, so that'd be good. Okay, so I want the pocket right here. Actually, I'm gonna put some masking tape there and some right here. So I don't know how many of you are crafting along with me. Let's see, I want to cut in the middle, so there we go. But I would love to see what you guys are coming up with. It'll be exciting to see. I always love when you guys send me your creations, whether it's Bible journaling or junk journaling. And I love your comments. I really do appreciate it. I read everything. I might not get to it right away, but I do get to it. Okay, just kind of smearing that. Okay. Let's see. Where do we want it? Right about there. Let's make sure it's not in the crease. So make sure you bend this and make sure that this doesn't get in the crease. So you want it a little bit over, and I don't mind having this showing. I like this right here. I think that's kind of cool looking. Let's stick all this down. And now we have the tie here, and I'm just gonna tie it when we get to our lap book and we put that in. This will hold the lap book in, but this will kind of keep this out of the way for now. And then when you open it up, you got this other little pocket in the back too. There's gonna be lots of little pockets and stuff in this. Okay. Make sure everything's good and sealed. There we go. Look how pretty that looks already. Woohoo! Okay, so don't glue anything on this page yet, because if you're gonna add more, remember I said I was gonna add maybe some chains and some butterflies. So I'm still thinking about that. If I do, I'm gonna put brads in, and they're gonna punch through to the back here, and I'm gonna open them up, you know, butterfly them on the back. So then I will cover this up last, so that all the backings of the brads and everything get covered up. So that's kind of, you got to kind of think through things as you're doing them, like what you're going to have on each side. But look, y'all, it is coming together. Look how pretty it's getting. I'm excited. Okay, so this, look at that. Look at that. And here you can put like pencils or little pads of paper or whatever, pens, pencils, or little charms or what have you in that little pocket here on the spine too. I'm so excited. This is like looking way better than I thought it was gonna. That's always a pleasant surprise, right, y'all? Okay, so let me make sure. I'm gonna let this lay out flat because I want it to really dry and set. So let me put that up here or over here. Let me put that over there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, let me move this. We are going to work on, oh my goodness, y'all, this one's sticking up. Okay, we are going to work on the pieces that are going to go in here. Now, I am taking some of the ideas from the video I saw on Victoria Designs, the video. I think it was like teal dreams, or I'll have to look it up. I forgot what her name was. But I'm going to take up some of her ideas, but I'm going to, again, you know, take her ideas and then make them my own. So, oh, what is this? Okay. So there's going to be 4 sections to this middle part. They're going to flip open, flip up, flip down, or something like that. So we're going to have like different little sections in that part. And so the first section, you want to get a piece of paper and you want to measure it because you want it to fit in here. Let me see. Which way did we want it to open? Oh, I can't remember which way did we want it to open. This way, I think. Okay, yes. So you want to make sure that your page is going to fit in this section. So here's my crease right here. Here's the top. Here's the bottom. Here's this, you know, the spine is like a curved spine here, so there's not really a crease there, but I want it to fit right in here, right about here. So I kind of had to cut my page down just a tad from the sides and such. So that's, you want to measure that and make sure it's going to fit in there, whatever size you have. Okay, so that's for all of these on this section, you want to do that. So the first page, here's like the base page, and all I did was fold it in half. Okay, that's all I did. Oh, my son's coming home. Y'all, my husband just took him out to go get LASIK eye surgery, and he is coming home. I might have to stop in the middle of the video and say, hey, real quick, and see how it went. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm distracted. Okay, I think the next section, we want a piece to kind of, I don't want it to go all the way to the end here. And I don't want it to go all the way to the top and bottom. So I am going to do the ruler here. Actually, I'm just gonna tear this real quick. Hey, how'd it go? Good. Yeah? They said it's good, y'all. So I'm just tearing it. I like that look. It's like a jagged look. And then you want to bend this, because this is going to be the flap in the back. Oops, did I do that straight? Maybe, yeah, it was just crooked. Just crooked. So this is going to, okay. So this flap here is going to glue to the back here, but you don't want to glue it yet because I'm going to sew on this page. So I'm not going to glue all the pieces together until I get it all sewn. Okay, so then the next, look at that butterfly. We got to save that for something for sure. Okay, then the next piece is going to be a piece that's going to flap from this side, but I want it a little shorter. So maybe from here to here. And then, let's see, maybe from here to here. So let me grab the ruler again. So if you don't have scissors, just grab a ruler. Or if you don't have a tearing ruler, you can just use a regular ruler. Ooh, just don't shift it like I just did. Hold it flat. Oh, y'all, I did that wrong. Well, I need a little flap in the back. So, darn it. Did it a tad wrong, y'all, but we can still use it. I'll just have it a little shorter here. So you want to make sure you have enough flap in the back here so you can glue it to the back. So I'm just gonna just give myself a little flap here. So it's shorter than I was expecting, but that's okay. Where's my bone folder? That will still glue in the back. It'll be fine. Adapt and adjust. Okay, so that one's gonna go there. So this is gonna flip, flip, oops. And then this middle piece is gonna flip. Okay, so we've got a bunch of flips so far. Okay, go like that. And then, let's see here. I like this butterfly. So now for the top picture, you want one that's got like an image on it. And I want it to come out, let's see, right about here. And I want it shorter, so we'll go right there. Let's tear that. I should have tore it the other way. I'll just cut that part off. No biggie. Put this over here. Okay, and then this one's gonna go right there. Again, I'm going to just bend a little part here. Do the crease. You headed out?
Yeah.
You sleeping alright? Did it go good? Sorry, y'all.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Love you. Have a good day. Oops, I don't know why I bent it this way. Okay, so that's gonna go there. And there's our focal piece on the front page. So pretty, y'all. So pretty. Okay, let me focus. So my son just got home from his LASIK eye surgery and now he's sleeping. He's got to sleep it off. All the Valium and whatever they give him. I'll check on him in a minute. Okay, so now we want to do, so here is what it's going to look like. Okay, it's going to open up like that, open up like that, open up like that. This one's going to open like that. Okay. And so all these little tabs in the back will be glued on. But before we do that, like I told you, I'm going to work on some of these and I want, let me put this to the side, and I want to add a few things. So let me see. So this first one, now, once you have the base done, now you can start decorating. And so this first one, I want to make a pocket on this side. And so what I'm probably going to do, I'll do this off camera, but I'm gonna just write here pocket. So it's gonna be like a pocket here. So I'm gonna find a piece of paper here. Let me think, I'm trying to think. Oh, and I want it to be a pocket right up here too. So, let me see here. I guess we can do, okay. Well, let's just do it while we're here. Okay. I don't want it at the crease. Okay. I should probably be tearing it this way, but I can ink it up. I hope this is going to make sense to y'all in a minute. Okay, so this is going to go here. Like so. Let me tear this piece off. But what I'm going to do off camera, I'm going to sew around this and I'm going to make this part a pocket. So eventually I'll put like a little notch here with my, let me grab my, sorry y'all. Okay. I got stuff everywhere. So this is going to be a little notch here. I'm going to do that now so it reminds me that that'll be a pocket right there. And then I'll ink everything up too once I'm done. So this is going to be a pocket. And it looks like I have a little extra. So I'm going to cut that. Okay, so I'll sew that. That will be a pocket, an open pocket right here. And then on this side, I want to do a pocket as well. Let's see. I've got all these like little scraps and papers and let's see. I have these too. All these miscellaneous things I've had. No, those aren't going to work. I want a heavier duty paper if it's going to be a pocket. So, let me see. I've got this little butterfly thing here. Oh, that might be cute. Okay. Let me measure this. I'm gonna do like a little pocket, and I want it to be right about there. There we go. We'll put that like right there. And then I'm gonna put a little notch here so I know that that's a pocket. Cute. Okay. So this will be a pocket, and then we'll have a pocket on this side. So the first thing I will sew off camera is I will sew this to this. Then I'm gonna put that there and then sew around the whole, just these 3 sides. And then I will glue that to the back, see? So I'm gonna do all my sewing before I glue each piece. But I'm gonna grab, I'm just gonna grab this. So these are all the pieces that go together so I know. There we go, there's our first piece. Okay, second piece. Move on. I'm trying to do this fast because there's so much I want to get done. But if we don't get it all, then we'll do more on a different day. So this one, I want to do a window pocket on this one. So this is the picture I want behind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trace this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to trace it on the inside. Let me make sure. Okay, I want it more towards this side. Okay. So I'm going to trace it on the inside because you won't even see this part. And I'm going to cut a little bit smaller because that has to, so I'm going to cut, see, just like a little bit shorter or smaller than that where my line is, because I want to be able to glue this piece in and no blank spaces showing, if that makes sense. I'll show you one. So this is an easy way to make a window in your paper. I mean, it should be an easy way, but you know me, I'll probably make it extra hard. Okay, so we'll save that piece for something else. So now look, when this goes in, this will glue right there. I mean, it's just barely, like it's just gonna come out, like barely. I probably should have cut it a little smaller, but it's like just right there. Once I get it all in there perfectly, it'll fit. So that'll be, whoops, the window goes this way though. Sorry. So it's gonna go like that. And actually, I'm just going to, no, we wanna do the clear stuff first. Okay, hang on. So I have this material, this was just like a, packaging from something, and I'm just going to use it for my window. And I'm hoping I'm cutting about the right size. I'm guesstimating right now. Okay, let's put that. Oh yeah, definitely good. Okay, just cut it down just a tad. Okay, so you want to glue this in around the edges. I'm probably going to sew around this too, so I got this piece hanging out down here, so let's cut that off. You won't see any of this, so you can be as sloppy as you want to be. Okay, now this I'm going to, actually I'm probably going to just tape this in instead of using glue because it's right there on the edge. Now let's make sure, see, make sure it's the right way before you put it in. So figure out what you want in your picture, and I'm going to just tape this down. To make sure it doesn't shift. Easy peasy. There we go. There's our window picture right there. See that? And then what do I want to do on the back of this? Let me think. I had some ideas and I'm trying to remember. Go pick a window, make a top pocket. So we're gonna do, let's see. Trying to find some paper, y'all, that I want to use. Oh, let's see. Maybe some of this green, because that'll kind of bring out some of the green there. And that should fit. Well, that part doesn't fit. This part should fit. It's a little lopsided, a little crooked, but that's okay. Just ink that part up. I actually might attach some lace to this side too. Oh yeah, that would be pretty. I might sew some lace on here. So what I'm gonna write here to remind myself is lace. So I'm gonna sew lace across this. That'll hide this part. And then what's going to happen is, I think I wanna do like a, let's see here, another little pocket. Maybe kind of tear this. I need to back this up with something, I think, because this is very flimsy. Maybe I need some a different kind of card stock. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, that might be really pretty. Okay. I am going to tear this. And that is going to be a torn pocket right here. And this is going to be a top pocket. So we are going to do this to remind myself. Let's see, it's a top pocket. There we go. We'll ink all this up. I'm gonna probably sew around this too with like a zigzag stitch. And then I'm going to sew this. Ooh, it's sticking. I'm gonna sew this to this piece, and then this piece I'm gonna sew around and not tear that. Not sew the top, and then I'm going to sew some lace along this side. So I'll do that as well, and then I will glue that on. So little by little, see y'all? Okay, so I put little notes to myself, and then I attach everything together so I know all the pieces that go together that I need to sew. Okay, so there we go with that one. So that's this piece right there. Okay, so there we go. And then now let's go to this piece. This is the piece that flips out this way. And let's see, what do we want to do here? And then when you're done sewing and gluing all the pieces together, then you go back and you embellish them. So you can put like, you know, all your little ephemera pieces on. Like I'm going to go back through. Let me see. Let me grab some stuff. Sorry, y'all. This is bothering me. I'm going to go in and maybe, you know, grab some of this kind of stuff and embellish all the pieces with like some washi tape and some, you know, this kind of stuff and maybe like this kind of stuff and with some back cheesecloth behind it. So I'll go back through once I get everything sewn and the main pieces on, then I'll embellish it. And I'll show you how my finished piece on the next video. Okay, so those are those two sections. So now Let's see, what did I want to do with this section? I've got all my notes, but I'm trying to figure out, I think here I might want to do another pocket on the front. So let me see here. Maybe not, because it's pretty much covered. Maybe not. So this is going to flip open here. This will flip open here. This one maybe I'll just leave as a journal. You can journal here or put a picture here. And then this side, I'm going to cut this down a little because I don't need this much. That's bothering me. Okay, let's clear this table off. I need workspace. Okay, so we got this, got our window. Okay, we're going to leave that as is. I want to do like just a plain, let's see. I've got this green butterflies. Maybe we'll make this. Okay, I'm just gonna cover this sheet with this, and then where'd my ruler go, y'all? There we go. Trying to do this on the fly. It's hard. It's hard making decisions. I'm trying to get better at just making, you know, decisions instead of, normally if I was doing this, you know, off camera, I'd be like, do I want this piece of paper or this piece of paper? This piece of paper or this piece of paper? It takes me an hour to make a decision. So I'm trying to get better at it. That's why I'm trying to do this on camera. It's because it makes me have to make the decision. So I have to make the decision. I have to. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so, and I'm wondering if I want to make this a pocket. I think I do. People can add more to here. Okay, so this, we're going to make a pocket. So again, I'm going to sew that on like this. And then at the end of it all, I'm going to ink it all up. So that's going to get sewn on there. And then I think I want to do like a little pocket down below too. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. It's going to go right about there. All the way across. Right about there. And then I actually want it to be like a jagged type pocket. So we are just gonna tear that across. And this is gonna get sewn right there. And actually I want it to be shorter than the ends. So tear that. It's gonna go right there. So we'll have another pocket here. So the first thing I will do is sew this, and then I'll sew this whole piece like that. So you got a journal page, and then on this side you're gonna have two pockets. So there we go with that one. Yay. Okay. So that's the third piece on that one. And then we got the main piece that opens up. And I'm thinking, it'll be journal card, but I also, journaling, maybe let's just put like a little mini pocket here. Let's see, what do we got here? What do we got? Could be like a side tuck. I could sew it like this and it could be a side tuck right there. Why don't I do that? Okay, so this is gonna be, I'm gonna sew this like this, these two right here, and that'll be like a little side tuck. Or do I want, no, I want to keep that butterfly. So we'll put that in right there. So that'll go right there. And then when I'm done sewing everything, like I said, when I'm done sewing, and this I'm gonna keep as a journal page for pictures and stuff. But I do need to figure out, let me think. Yeah, because that's gonna go like there. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, I need to figure out what to do on this side because this is gonna be something too. What to do? Again, I'm probably just gonna cover this with another piece. I don't know what I want to do on this side yet. I think I'm gonna hold off and wait. I might want to use one of these as like a, ooh, look at these. Ooh, that brings out some of the greens. Oh, I really like that. Now I gotta find a background page for that. Let's see. What do I have? I want something kind of neutral. Well, do I have more of this? I don't think that's gonna be big enough. Nope. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to dig. I'm gonna have to dig. Let me see. What do I have? Well, I do have like a piece like that now. Oh, yeah, I'll just dig off camera. I'll find a piece and then I'm probably gonna make this something. Maybe just like a focal point or something. And I gotta kick around some ideas. I think I wanna use this in some shape or form. So I will kick around ideas for that. So when you're done sewing everything, you want to glue all your flaps down, right? The way it's gonna go on the thing. Glue all your flaps down once you're done sewing. If you don't want to sew, you can glue, and then you can just glue as you go, and you don't even have to worry about keeping everything separate like I am. But glue, you know, make sure all your flaps are glued in the back. It's how you want it. And then you will go back and embellish. You can go back and like add some lace, add, you know, all your little ephemera pieces and all that. And I'll show you what I do. I'll do all that off camera and I'll show you exactly what I did. So that's the first one. I'm gonna put this with this. Now we need to do 4 of these. So let me put this by my sewing machine so I know I have to sew. Okay, so the next one, you want a base piece. Again, make sure it's the same size. So all of these, you want the base pieces to be the same size. So I just kind of measured it like this and made sure they're the same size, okay? Now this one, you just want 1 piece. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. You can add as many pieces as you want, but I'm kind of following what she did again, but in my own little way. So you're gonna have the base piece here. And then I grabbed some of these. Oh, look at that butterflies. Ooh, so pretty. So this one, again, we're going to do the same kind of thing with the flaps. So let's see. I don't want it to go all the way to the top or all the way to the bottom of this base piece. So I'm going to go right about there. And then I'm going to move it over so I have my little flap, and I want it to go maybe not so far over. This one will go right about there. Okay, so I'm going to tear this. Make sure it's straight. Look at those pretty butterflies. So this is going to go right about there. Just use your ruler to make your crease. And then use your bone folder. Oops, make sure you fold it and then use your bone folder. Oh my. Okay, let's try that again, y'all. Come on. We can do this. There we go. Then, so much nicer that way. So that will glue to the back here. Ooh, look at those pretty butterflies. Except now, are they upside down? They're kind of upside down this way. Darn it. Okay, let's try that again. I probably should have folded it on this side, but I'll use this for something else. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's go here. We can do it, y'all. I'm always making mistakes. And it's always on camera. It's never, you know, not on camera. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm always making mistakes even off camera. Okay, there we go. Now make sure your butterflies are the right side up before you make your little crease. Make sure you make your crease on the right side. Does that make sense, y'all? Flip it over, bone folder, boom, boom, boom. There we go. So much nicer. Look at that. So that's gonna flap there. And then let's see. This one, I loved this green. This is gonna flap on top, a little bit shorter. Oh, you know what? I might grab my, no, I was gonna do my corner rounder, but if you want your corners rounded, you can do that as well. Okay, so this, I kind of like these edges, so I think I'm gonna keep it. This one, I think I wanna do a little bit shorter than that, and then I'm gonna give myself enough space for a flap. Sometimes it's easier using your ruler versus a scissors. Just tear, tear, tear. It's kind of fun. Tear, tear, tear. This is gonna go like this. So this is going to bend over. It's harder when it's this cardstock. All the double-sided cardstock is always a lot heavier. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there. It's gonna flip open, okay. And then we want a focal piece on our front. Let's see, I was thinking this piece, or this piece, and I want it to come all the way across the front. So let's make the flap right about here. Will this fit? Okay. Okay, so I want it to come almost all the way across. And just like we did, we're gonna make another window right here. And I have this little piece that I think will look really cute, but I'm wondering, it might be a little too big because I'm gonna keep this flower. That might be a little too big. Let's see what else we got. I don't know what else we have. We have so many things. I've got this little butterfly. That might look really pretty in a window, but I want a long window. I really liked this with the green. I wonder if I can just maybe, it's so big though. I don't think that'll work. Darn it, don't think it'll work. Let's see what else we got. You could tear those two out. You just got to kind of go through your stuff, see what kind of images you have. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. We've got some of these little images. Oh, this one might be cute behind that. Okay. Let's cut this one out and see. This was a free ephemera from ephemerasvintagegarden.com from 2015. See, y'all, I get stuff and I put it in my folders and I never know like where I get them from, but luckily they had it written here. It's for personal use. So, oh, that'll look pretty, I think. Okay, so same thing. We are going to cut out the image. So usually I use my image here. Let's see, we want it up there, or what? Yeah, I'm gonna put it like right up here. So I'm gonna trace this. And it's the same thing. Just cut it smaller than your picture. I like using my Cutter Bee cutters. I'm actually gonna round the corners a little bit. And as you can see, I'm cutting it, I don't know if you can see on camera, I'm cutting it on the inside of that line I drew, because I want it smaller than my picture, because I have to make sure my picture can tape in without, you know, space showing behind it. But this is a quick, easy way to make a window. Let's save that for something. And there we go. Oh, that's gonna look cute. Okay, same thing. Let's grab some of this. No, where did that piece go? Ugh. This material is just from a packaging. Use all your packaging stuff. Just make sure your piece will go over your window. And there it goes. So I'm gonna glue that. Actually, I think I'm gonna ink the inside of this. I should have done this on the first one. But this is a lighter background, so I want to make sure this is inked up, a little grunged up. Okay. I'm going to put glue around the window. Put your packaging material right there. And then I am going to tape this one in as well. Make sure it's the right way up, right way, you know, make sure it's how you want it in the window before you tape it down. And then we're gonna cover that, so none of this will be seen anyways. And actually what I'm probably gonna do is sew around this, so we have some sewing on that as well. Okay, so there's the window part. And then, let me see. I want a top pocket on this one as well. So we are going to just punch that out. Since I have that right there, I'll just do that. Might as well do that. So we're gonna do a top pocket here. So, okay, so there's our main components. So this is gonna flip open like this. This will flip open like this. This one's gonna flip open like this. And now we just gotta figure out what we're doing on each one. So this one's gonna be a top pocket. So again, you figure out like what kind of paper you want on the back, and then I might do another little pocket. Let me think. What did I want to do? It just might be a top pocket, maybe with like a journal card here. So let's see. You can journal on that. Okay. Is that my pencil mark right there? So this will go right there. Okay, let's fix it. And again, you can like, see, grunge it all up once you get it all together. So this will go here, and I will sew it around here, and that's gonna be a top pocket right there. So you can put stuff in there, and you got journaling on there. Okay, so there's that one. And so that's the first one. Let me put, I need to sew that. Let's see. Let's make this. Actually, I don't even, well, here's journaling, but I wanna, let's do like a little jagged pocket on this one too, with this green. So I'm going to just do like a little, this is gonna, I'm gonna sew this on right here. So we have a little pocket here. And again, I'll probably just ink all this up as I go right before I sew it. But I'll show you. Ink it, ink it, ink it. Ink, ink, ink. So I'll be inking up as I go and sew. As I go and sew, y'all. Okay, so that's gonna go there. I'm gonna embellish, like, you know, I'll do something on the front, like different embellished pieces and what have you. So that'll go on that piece. Okay, and then let's see, what do we want to do with this piece? What should we do? I like having a lot of pockets on this thing, but I don't want to have craziness. Here we're gonna have like a mesh flip. So I'm thinking maybe some lace. Let me see what kind of lace I have. I want some really thin. I got this kind of lace too. I think I have some bigger pieces. I'm gonna have to dig through either that kind of lace or this kind of lace, or where's that? I got this green lace too. I have a lot of that in there though. I want to bring in some other colors. Okay, I might do like a brown or a cream. I like this cream lace flip. So let's see here. And I'll do like kind of like, maybe like a jagged, I'm gonna grunge this up a little too. So I'm gonna do like a lace flip up here. So I'll sew that on. And this kind of scrunch this up and sew that on the top a little, something like that with the lace flip. So let me find the end to this. Oh my goodness, y'all. Where's the end? Here we go. So let's see here. It's gonna go from the top down. Ooh, that'll be pretty. Okay, where's mine? so much to this lace. I think I'm just gonna go like that. Just cut this big piece off and then I can use those little pieces for something else. It's gonna be easier to cut this way. So this is pretty straight across the top there. Now I just need to kind of straighten out the edges. Actually, you know what? I've got this pinking shears. I actually like these. They give you like kind of like a jagged edge. See, they're like these little pinking shears. So I'm gonna go like this. Kind of gives you that frayed look on lace and material without actually fraying it, if that makes sense. Without, you know, pulling it, but you still get like this. And I don't care. Oh my gosh, got stuck. Ugh, there we go. Oh, you can hear it. Like I need to oil these or something. Okay, so that's gonna go across the top there. Let's make sure it's kind of even. Okay, and then we can do it. We can do it. These aren't cutting the best, but so this will be a lace flip, and then we'll have like that, and it'll be sewed, and then you can flip it. So that'll be there. This will be here. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with this one. I need to kick some ideas. But you're going to get, you know, do the same thing, figure out what you want to do. You can add a couple different pockets. Maybe I'll do a side. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. So then take all your pieces, ink up the sides if you want, whatever, sew them if you want. And then when you're all done, you're going to, you know, glue it all together. So I'm going to sew all this together. Okay, that's gonna go there. I gotta figure out what to do with this one and then that. So then you're gonna glue all the back flaps, right? So there's that. And then, let me put this by mine. And then the other thing, here's the other pack, the first one we did. At the end, we're gonna put on some of these some ties on the back. So again, just like we did before, we're gonna grab our string and you're gonna tape it on the back once all your flaps are done. And then these will, you know, you'll have like a little bow on the front. So, and I don't know if I'm gonna need to tape or tie a lot of these down. I'm gonna wait and see once they're all embellished. If they start popping up a lot or start getting poofy, that's when I'm gonna put these strings on. And they'll hold them down like little packages. So I'll have to see how poofy they are. If they fall flat and they're real good, I might not have to put some string, or I might just do, you know, string on 1 or 2 of them. Okay, so there's another one. So we need 4 of these. So there's 1, there's 2, and then we're gonna have to work on 3 and 4 next time, y'all, because yeah, I'm already way over, well, not way over an hour, a little over an hour. But I think the next one, I'm gonna kind of do the same type of thing. So let's see, this one I grabbed, here's the bottom, so it's going to open like this. And then this one, oh, this one I know I wanted to do. Okay, so here's the side. I'm gonna do 2 windows in this one, and this one I wanted to make as a like a fabric pocket with this lace. Look at, isn't that gonna be pretty? So I'm gonna make a fabric pocket and have it hanging over a little bit, and I'm gonna hang some charms from the fabric. So I'm gonna sew this, and this is gonna be attached to here, and then this we'll have to figure out what we want to do on this one too. So I'm kicking around some ideas, so that maybe we'll do that one in the next video. I'll finish these 2 up, sewing and embellishing these, and then I'll show you what I did on those, and then we'll work on the next 2. So yeah, y'all, this might be a few process videos. I was hoping to get all 4 done in one video, but yeah, no, that's not happening. but we'll get there eventually. So I hope you all are enjoying this. And if you're crafting along, like I said, I would love to see what you come up with, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all. Have a great day.